Hey guys, in this MKBHD video, we'll be taking a look at the Apple wireless keyboard, both a hardware and software impression from a Windows user. And also, as a side note, if you could give this video a thumbs up, as this video is for Dave from Geek Nights, that would really help out a lot, so please like this video. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the review. So as with all Apple packaging, this one is really nice and simplified, and right when you take it out of the box, you pretty much know that you're messing with Apple hardware. This one's no exception. You actually just get a nice simple box with the keyboard itself, instructions in the warranty, and the two AA batteries that power this guy are actually pre-installed in the keyboard. Now, as most of the Mac users watching this video probably already know, this is a Bluetooth keyboard. Now, Macs have Bluetooth built in typically, but the PC I was testing this on, my desktop, actually needed an external Bluetooth dongle, which cost, 99 cents on Amazon, so just make sure you have one of these before you get to using it. Now, the chiclet style keys and the layout of this keyboard from above is pretty much flawless. It's the exact same keyboard that you'll get when you buy a MacBook or a MacBook Pro, and I really don't have a problem with that. I do have pretty big hands, but typing on this has not been a problem at all. But a side note for Windows users, when you get your drivers, you'll actually get to change the command button from command to the Windows key, as this keyboard doesn't have a Windows key built in. To get a better idea of whether or not this keyboard will actually work for you, I suggest you go into a store like a Best Buy or something like that carries this keyboard and just type on it for a little bit to see if it fits your hands, because you won't really like it if it doesn't. But I think the chiclet style keys will work for a wide variety of people just fine. So with all that kind of boring stuff aside, let's take a look at the keyboard itself. Just the way it looks is really good. Apple does that kind of stuff really well. The form factor of this keyboard is very thin and lightweight, so I wouldn't have a problem with throwing this in a laptop bag and taking this with me if I had a smaller laptop. Even the keys themselves don't have a lot of travel, as they are the separated chiclet style, so in the end this hardware just is ridiculously thin. And this of course means it'll also take up way less room on your desktop. Now, up on the top of the keyboard, there are a bunch of media controls and also function keys that Mac users probably just love, but that Windows users will have to do without. So if you're buying this keyboard and you get the Windows drivers, unfortunately these rarely include any functionality in those top keys. Now, for Geek Nights, I'm supposed to keep this video pretty short, but I just can't go without letting you guys know that this keyboard is the first really thin keyboard that I've enjoyed a lot. I've gone from a Logitech G19 and other thick, chunky keyboards like that to a nice thin chiclet style keyboard, and I really like this Apple keyboard for that reason. So good job, Apple, with the form factor. Also, this keyboard has touted impressive battery life. I've had it for about a week, which isn't long enough to kill the battery, but it's so far so good. Also, now that I think about it, the Apple rechargeable batteries probably make a really good companion to this hardware. So to summarize, and I know Dave, if you're watching this, you've probably had this keyboard and can empathize. The pros include an incredibly thin form factor, a decent battery life, a range of function keys, and really good looks. But this keyboard is lacking in just a few areas, as I found that the size, for big-handed people possibly, can be a potential problem, and pairing over Bluetooth is really hit and miss. And also, using it on a PC leaves me wanting the full experience. macOS 10, here I come. I'm kidding. Either way, this has been an MKBHD video review of the Apple keyboard for the Geekanoids video contest. Be sure to like it. Thanks for watching. Peace.